start. Girl, you had my heart from the very moment our eyes met. And you're the kind of girl that this kind of guy just can't forget. 'Cause you dance like an angel, and you light up the room, and I long for your smile, and that scent of perfume. And maybe I'm going crazy, or maybe I'm just a fool, but my heart starts going crazy every time I think of you. Yeah, my heart starts going crazy every time I think of you. And I know I got it wrong, so I wrote this song, 'cause I wanna give my heart to you. And I'm hoping for a way, praying every day, hoping that you'll feel the way I do. 'Cause you dance like an angel, and you light up the room, and I long for your smile, and that scent of perfume. And maybe I'm going crazy, or maybe I'm just a fool, but my heart starts going crazy every time I think of you. Yeah, my heart starts going crazy every time I think of you. Just a fool, but my heart starts going crazy every time I think of you. My heart starts going crazy every time I think of you.
Ek hoop julle geniet goeie aand saam met my hierso in Melemaanse uur. Maar kom ons kyk, ons het hier in die hande kan kry. Kom ons hoor wat het hy vir ons te vertel. Good evening, Sharon.
Hi. How are you doing? How are you?
No, we can't complain. It's nice weather here, nice music, so it's nice and warm with the music. And just a nice song you just sang for us.
Oh no, that's awesome. I'm sure it's nice. You need the nice warm music to warm you up, because it's been so cold recently. It's been terrible.
Definitely, yeah. And that's one of the things, at least with the internet radio stations, you don't have to go out to the station. You just put your laptop or your computers on, and you've got the program at your house. So it's quite nice to do the internet radio station and not the commercial stations.
Yeah, no, of course you can cozy up by the fire, crack open a beer and then listen to the radio,
No, definitely. Technology. Thanks for technology.
No, absolutely.
Now, Jared, tell us a little bit, and I ask you in Afrikaans, tell us a little bit more about who's Jared and where do you come from?
So I come from Boksburg. I'm 21 years old. I am a human, and I like to write music, and I've written a song, as you know, which is why I'm here. But apart from music, I'm a big fan of theatre, and that's what I want to do career-wise. I'm quite new to writing music. My poor producer, when we were putting this song together, I had no idea what I was doing. So he would constantly be helping me out with putting things together and making a song out of basically nothing, just some chords that I'm strumming, So yeah, it's been a great journey, yeah.
But that's good. As long as you start with something, I always say, you start from, sorry, you start from scratch, and what the amazing thing which came out of something you start at scratch is just to know that you are successful with the thing you start at scratch.
No, of course, because you built it from the ground up. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, yeah. And with this song in particular, it took quite a while. It took over a year from the sort of process of writing it to bringing it to completion. Good Lord, I can't speak English now. To bringing it to fruition. So I mean, it's been one heck of an interesting journey.
But I must say thank you for that. I appreciate that you are struggling with the English because, I'm Afrikaner, so my English is not very delicious, as they say. But now, if you, as an Englishman, struggle, then it's fine. Then I don't have to feel so bad.
No, of course. I was very worried that you were going to talk to me in Afrikaans because I would be lost. I'm going to get beaten up by all the Buddha uncles,
So you've got a few. Yeah, no, because the problem is that all the Afrikaans people like your music. You met Katie the theatre. You were busy with a play on the theatre with Katie, and she immediately phoned me and said, will you do an interview with Jason? I said, Jared. I said, yeah, no, that's fine. Send me the song and we will listen to it and we will decide about it. And I must say, it was quite impressing, the song, that I said, okay, let's do the interview.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. I mean, big shout out to Katie for setting this up, because she's great. I mean, we met in, good Lord, 2022. Makes me feel old now, In my day, we met all that time ago. But we did this production of Annie at Victoria Youth Theatre, and it was just a great experience, and it was pure magic of a show. So it was great that I met Katie through that, because I think she's great. Yeah.
No, that's wonderful, and that's the most important thing. If someone at least believe in you, you start with a singing career, and like her, who's believing in you, that's so motivated for you. I think after someone start believing in you, the passion for the music start growing, be deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, it just takes that. I need a bit of inspiration. Just exactly what you were saying. That little push.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah.
Now tell us a little bit the story about Every Time I Think of You. What happened? Where does this song come from? What was the inspiration behind the song?
So the inspiration behind the song is that I went to this audition for theatre, and I met this girl who I was super smitten with, and she was fantastic. But I sort of fumbled my words with her, and it sort of missed my chance. So over a year later, I kind of wrote the song as a love letter to her. And I think the thing is, what's great about this song and music in general is that there's there's this evolution. It starts out as something and goes, evolves into something else. And I feel like with this song in particular, it's evolved to a point where it's not exclusively about her anymore. It's about the feeling of being in love and that amazing moment where everything's right in the world. And I just really hope that my listeners and my fans can connect with that and feel those same emotions that I did.
No, definitely. And that's one thing I always say. People can't live. We can't live without music. We can say we can do whatever we like, but we can't live without music, because music is so deep in our hearts. And I can always relate. If I met someone and I think you are a gorgeous girl, I'm crazy about this girl, and I can't sing. Look, if I must start singing, the people will pay to get out of the show. So I will never try to sing. But at least I can always play this song to her and say, listen, here's a song for you. Because I can't say it now, I can't sing for you, so just listen to the words. So that's one of the things music can do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, hey, listen, I want to sing for you, I can't sing, so listen to Tom.
Yeah, so
oh my gosh.
So we appreciate your artist, because what's the other way we can do something for someone special if we don't have this music? So no, thank you for that.
No, thank you for having me,
No,
putting this out there.
Now tell us a little bit, what is your plan for the music industry? Do you decide, is this now your first song, your last song? Do you still plan to make more songs? What's your plans?
I'd say it's definitely not my last song. I feel like I definitely do want to go into music as a career, but my problem is that I like so many different things. So I need, good Lord. I want to get to a point where I can do everything I love, and obviously that includes music. So going forward with my songwriting, I think, how do I say this? I'm just trying to articulate this. I'm just gonna keep on playing around and see what happens, in the sense of I didn't actively plan to write the song, it sort of came along, and I feel like that's the best way to do anything creative, or really, I mean, it needs to be spontaneous and sort of out of nowhere. You're just experiencing life, and then it just comes to you,
No, that's,
so I'm just
that's wonderful, and that's good.
I'm trying to say something profound, but I'm failing horribly here. But in regards to my music, I'm just gonna keep playing and keep cooking stuff up whenever I can, However I can, whenever I can, yeah.
Yeah, no, but that is the good thing. And as I always say to the artists, I'm quite a radio presenter who try to get especially new people on air, to give them the motivation and just let them start feeling how it feels to have an interview, how to you go ahead with the interview. Because I can tell you there's lots of people which I have discussions and have interviews, and they say, oh, no, I'm not ready for an interview. Then I say, man, don't worry, we're going to do it easy, just relax. And after the first Impala internet radio and Satva radio interview, they feel more positive, and then they start going and they go crazy on other stations, and because they feel more secure.
No. Of course, I think you just need that initial push. Again, back to what we were saying earlier,
Yeah.
No, it's awesome. It's great.
So now, I don't know, this is now your first song. Now, if people want to phone you suddenly for a show, do you got enough songs to do a show, or do you still need to work? Are you still a little bit calm with shows and relaxful with shows, that you don't do many shows, and first try to get more songs. How are you involved in the music industry at this stage?
So the way that I'm currently involved is that I don't often do like live gigs. Like I'm certainly open to it. And if someone contacts me and they're like, "Hey, listen, come sing here, come sing there," I'm all for it. But I'm mainly into theatre, so that's generally when and where I perform at Victoria Youth Theatre.
Oh, no, that's wonderful. No, then I can keep your number and I can keep my ears open if I get contacts with some of the theatres and they are looking for people. Then I can put your name through to them as well.
Oh no, man, I appreciate it. Thank you.
But thank you very much for your time. I think what we still need to do is, what if people want to get you for a show? How do they get hold of you? Who do they contact? How do they go ahead?
Okay, so all of my contact details are on my channel, which is if you look up at Jaron_musician, then you can find all the details there. And it's just I'll just repeat it again, maybe a bit slower. Okay. At Jaron_musician, if anyone's interested.
No, that's fine. I also record the program, so if people are not 100% sure, they can contact me and I will give them the details. So, and hopefully people can start contacting you soon.
No, hopefully. Let's see where it goes, yeah.
Well, but thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it a lot. Well, sorry that I'm a little bit late, but we've got involved with a legend, one of our Afrikaans legends, and for years I struggled to get this guy, and tonight now it's the only available time I got tonight, so I first need to do him and then I'm gonna do you. But yeah, so I was a bit late, but we do the program, and thank you very much.
You gotta make time.
But thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it a lot. And I'm saying thank you for the Rock family. While they are listening, I think they are listening. So we say thank you to them to introduce you to us so that we can have an interview with you and start getting every time I think of you on this radio station. And I think in the future, I'm going to play this song more often for my girlfriend to get her to listen to my programs.
No, that's perfect. Go ahead.
All right, but thank you very much, Jaron, and hopefully it's not the first and the last time. I hope we're going to talk soon. And good luck with the music, and bring one and more songs out. I think you and Katie must have a competition who's going to bring the most songs out in a year.
Oh no, she'd definitely win. I'd be putting myself up to fail there. She'd definitely win.
But good luck. Hopefully we're going to talk soon again with a new song. But you've got my number. If you always want to chat and have advice as well, contact me. We are open to help you. That's why Melman is there for your artist.
No, awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. And then enjoy your evening and we talk soon. Thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Cheers.